welcome to Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I'd like to welcome you to my big herb garden in my backyard. And today, it's the last video for the day because storms are fixing to roll in. And unfortunately, I need to harvest my yarrow now before the storms come. And what I will be doing is I'll be harvesting my beautiful medicinal yarrow, and I'll be dehydrating it, and I'll take you along for the whole method of doing it all from beginning to end. Now what you're going to want, of course, is a very good patch of healthy organic yarrow. I have my clippers. I have a bucket of water because usually I don't use water when I harvest my herbs, but I won't be able to dehydrate them till tomorrow morning. And let's get started harvesting. You're going to want to go down your stem and look at that beautiful, let's see, will camera focus? Look how beautiful that yarrow is. And this is only the first cutting, and some of it is almost right there as tall as I am. It has been a wonderful year for yarrow. And of course, as you cut it back, it will regrow and rebloom. I'm just cutting the stems and adding them to my bucket of water. Now you want to follow your stems down and trim them. What I'm doing is trimming them right below a node and right at another node. That way it will branch out and bloom more. And this is only my first patch of yarrow. I have several more because you really can't have enough yarrow. Big, beautiful, long stems. Now my yarrow this year did not go to sleep, and it actually survived snowpocalypse, so I am extremely thankful. And you want to make sure you only snip one at a time. And yarrow is extremely medicinal. And don't forget to read the description box below the video. I will have so much more information about yarrow. And I'm trying to get the ones that are blooming. Now you can just use the leaves as well. The leaves and stems are medicinal. Oh, that's a really good, healthy branch. Okay, I'm going to have to try to get around to the other side. Okay. Uh-oh. I made it. need to do a tour of my herb garden. I have, let's see, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 different herb gardens. Now this is not to be mistaken for Queen's Anne lace or wild carrot. This is definitely yarrow. Okay, this concludes the first part of the video. And like I said, look how beautiful it is. Old stem from last year. It got a little bit of a haircut. There's still more to come, which I plan on drying some more and also making tincture as well. Alright, I will see you here in just a little bit. Hello and welcome to what we affectionately call the dehydrating shed. Now I've processed a few of my yarrow stems that I've harvested. Got a really nice big beautiful batch harvested, and what we're going to do is we're going to cut it up into pieces, more manageable pieces. I don't know what's working worse, my hands or the shears. I'm gonna have to oil them tonight, I see. As for the joints, they're just gonna have to get used to working. This cold front that's come through has done a number on my joints. And you just want to get it cut down to manageable pieces to go into your dehydrator. And the smaller stem pieces also, and yes, you want to dehydrate your stems, your leaves, and your yarrow heads. You just cut it in small pieces, that means the air gets to flow around easier. Alright, I will bring you back as soon as I get all of this processed up. Okay, now that I have it processed, and I ended up with a nice big bowl, and of course, once it's dehydrated, it's going to really shrink down. Now what you're going to want to do, now I tend to always stack my dehydrators heavy, because these are air forced dehydrators, and the air will circulate. And plus, yarrow is light and feathery, and it's going to dehydrate just fine in here. And with the amount that I always dehydrate, if I tried to set one little sprig here, one little sprig there, I'd be here forever trying to dehydrate. You always want to make sure that your edges are clean and there's none hanging over and nothing's blocking your center either. But this is how I do it. Now, if you want to do it a different way, as long as you get it completely 100% dry, that's fine. I usually like to hang mine to dry, but we have been so humid and we've had so much rain, they would mildew before they would dry. Now, if you have a good dry place where it's not much light and you can run a dehumidifier, that would work wonderful to hang them to dry. Okay, I'm going to finish up loading my trays and I'll be right back. Okay, I was able to get everything into my dehydrator. Now, if you'll know, some of the trays are up just a little bit, but as it dehydrates, they're going to close right back down and it'll be fine. I've done dehydrating like this way too many times. Sorry about the glare. Maybe that'll help. It helps a little bit. Alright, now I'm gonna plug it in here in just a little bit. I'm used to running multiples, that's why I'm saying these. I'm gonna plug it in and I'm gonna let it run overnight, and I will bring you back in the morning when I check on them. Look forward to seeing you in the morning. Alright, welcome back. Alright, the yarrow is finally dried, and now I've let it acclimate so it's completely cooled down. And it smells wonderful. And you can see how it shrank as well. And I've checked and made sure that the stems are dry as well. They're completely dry. Make sure you get every bit out of the bottom of your dehydrator. I've got a really, really nice amount. Alright, and now you can store them in bigger glass containers. At the moment, I just brought a quart jar. Now, if you wanted to take time, you could clip down the stems into smaller pieces. I'm going to end up grinding mine later on into something else. I'm just going to see how much I can get dehydrated or dried naturally stored back. And it smells so wonderful. Now this plant, Yarrow, unfortunately dries a little stiffer than most plants. It is completely dry. Okay, now you're going to want to put your lid back on. Now you can make a label, or you can write on top of the lids saying Yarrow, the month and the date that you dehydrated it, or you can do a label. Now you're going to want to store it in a dry, cool, dark place, and later on I will show you how to vacuum seal them. Now the rest of this Yarrow, I have a special medicinal tip to show you with in another video. So I will be posting this the next day. So you're going to want to watch this, that way you know how to make it and add it to your medicinal, either prep bag, bug out bag, medic bag, so on. I hope you find this video informative, and it also encourages you to grow and dry yarrow as well. It is a wonderful medicinal plant, and it has so many benefits to it. I hope you will click like and subscribe so you can come along on more adventures with me and learning as we grow together. Please click the bell notification so you'll be notified when I upload another video. Also, please remember to read the description box below. There is so much more information about this wonderful medicinal plant. I look forward to seeing y'all in my next video. Everyone take care and be blessed.